Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim Amato. Welcome to the 1-year anniversary of the Fight Society. It is January 12th, 2019, as here at the Battlegrounds in McKeesport, Pennsylvania, we reflect on 1 year of the Fight Society. And there you see him, a man that went to war, a man that unseated Patrick Hayes in a 30-minute classic and destroyed his wrist in the process, won Troy Lords, the current Fight Society champion, who broke his wrist in mere minutes into that matchup, continued another 25+ minutes and defeated Patrick Hayes. Love him or hate him, Troy Lords is double tough.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hear. A little upset. A little upset that the man that almost had this title for a year, Patrick Hayes, was defeated by the best in Pittsburgh, the best in Fight Society. Go ahead. You called me a freak. Called me a weirdo. But guess what, sweetheart? You have to call me a champion. So you'd understand my surprise when live from the Sorgatron Studios, Draper is there holding my title. A title that has been stolen from me. Draper took that title. You heard the announcement, there's a gauntlet tonight to crown a new champion. You said, I need that title, I'm going to hand it over to the winner, and I said, that's just not going to work for me. Because whether you like it or not, you can boo, you can say whatever you want. I paid for this title. This title is mine. For 17 years, I paid to get this title. Right here, I paid for this title. Both bones, fracture, ligaments torn, cartilage torn. 20 minutes after that, I'm holding this title. And I can guarantee, there isn't anyone in the back. There's definitely nobody out here. Anywhere else, any other wrestlers in Pittsburgh would not be man enough to do that. So, I want to make it crystal clear. Whoever wins the gauntlet tonight, whoever survives, once the cast is off, the screws are out, the plate's removed. When I am back in this ring, you are going to be staring at a glammed up, mad dog that is going to come back and take his title.
Well, there you have it. Troy Lords relinquishing the Fight Society Championship. But love him or hate him, you have to give that man credit. He destroyed his wrist and was still able to do what no one else has been able to do here in the Fight Society, and that is unseat the Fight Society former champion Patrick Hayes. Tonight, a Fight Society gauntlet will determine who walks out of this building, with that vacant championship.
Approaching the ring, currently ranked Fight Society, from Egypt Valley, Ohio, at 220 pounds, Zach Hunter.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a real unique situation here. One of the most unique stipulations you're going to see in professional wrestling. A continuous gauntlet here on this edition of the Fight Society here on the PWN Network. My name is Jim Amata. We are coming to you from the Fight Society first anniversary show. And we have competitors from all over the place.
And his opponent, currently unranked in the Fight Society, out of Denver, Colorado, weighing 240 pounds, is the Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper.
And this man, Dak Draper, is an example of that. This young man is professional wrestling personified. If you built a professional wrestler from the ground up, you would have one Dak Draper. He is a young man that has trained extensively in the WWE developmental system, studied under names like Billy Gunn, Norman Smiley, Robbie Brookside, some of the best minds in the business. And from there, he went on to do some training in the Ring of Honor dojo, where he was a featured Future of Honor competitor as well. The odds-on favorite here could be Dak Draper. And there we have the bell in this opening gauntlet. And let's remember here, if you win, you move on. If you lose, you're out of here. There's no second chances for Dak Draper being unranked in the Fight Society. If he wants to make his claim at the Fight Society Championship, he is going to have to run the table here. He's going to have to run the entire gauntlet. And if he does that, if he's able to walk out of here on his first night as Fight Society Champion, that will make waves throughout the entire independent wrestling world. And as I said during the opening moments of this matchup, Dak Draper is athleticism personified. A state champion wrestler in high school, an All-American football player, and that was all before he joined the ranks of professional wrestling. And as I said, trained in the NXT developmental system under Billy Gunn, Norman Smiley, Robbie Brookside. Went on to train in the Ring of Honor dojo. So quite frankly, Dak Draper is a well-rounded, physically gifted athlete. And look how Draper adjusted, adapt, and made Zach Hunter pay the price there. Deep arm drag. And again. And I believe Zach Hunter may be hitting the wall here, brother. And you have to wonder, in a gauntlet situation, what is your strategy? Beautiful athleticism, handstand into the knee drop. In a gauntlet situation, you have to wonder, like, what is your strategy here? Especially if you're in the position of Dak Draper. He's going to have to run the table here. Do you put your foot on the gas and try to get these matches out of the way as soon as possible? Do you try to pace yourself? And there's the rugged side of Zach Hunter, hangs Draper up. As physically gifted as Zach Hunter is, as Draper is, he may not be able to deal with the roughhouse nature of Zach Hunter. Diving knee to the side of the face. And maybe that's covered here. That could be Zach Hunter's strategy here. Try to rough up Dak Draper. I mean, Dak Draper has made a career out of being physically talented, technically skilled. The opposite side of the coin there is if Zach Hunter tries to make things a little nasty for Dak Draper. And that forearm will do it. The mentality of Zach Hunter may be his most dangerous weapon. Draper hits the buckle hard. And Zach Hunter using that low center of gravity to hurl his body at Draper. This is more that roughhouse nature I was talking about. And I know it's Fight Society rules, but referee Nick Davidson's going to have to assert some authority here. Zach Hunter was trying to asphyxiate Dak Draper. And what athleticism! Nips up effortlessly, seamlessly transition that time. Innovative La Mistrade. Zach Hunter got out very quickly. Sense of urgency there. Zach Hunter knows what's on the line here. Elevated flapjack. And the roughneck from West Virginia experiencing some adversity himself here. Shoulders down.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
Draper elevates Zach Hunter. Zach Hunter gets out of it. Swing and a miss from Draper. Man, Zach Hunter just nailed Draper right in the face. And for Zach Hunter, he may come in here ranked number 25. He may be a bit of a dark horse. But on this night, the first anniversary show of the Fight Society, tonight is a night that you can really make a name for yourself. You can put everyone on notice. And that's exactly what Zach Hunter has the opportunity to do here. In many ways, the Fight Society could be custom made for someone like Zach Hunter. Counter from Draper. What agility, springboard back elbow. Shoots the half, shoulders down, and Draper got him.
In a time of 6 minutes, 13 seconds, winner of leg number 1, the Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper. He will remain in the ring to face this next competitor in leg number 2.
Timothy Titan's out here. Timothy Titan's out here. And he's not coming alone. Dak Draper.
Incredible. Timothy Titan.
Draper with that short forearm may have knocked Titan looping. Although that's nothing new for Titan. But Titan's not alone. He's got Buckley and Stryder out here, and we know that those two play a numbers game better than anybody. Quite frankly, it could be 3-on-1 throughout the duration of this gauntlet. Cover here, hooks the leg. And that's what I'm talking about. Immediately, Buckley getting up on the apron, causing a distraction, and they could play that game all night. And that's what I'm talking about here. Schoolboy, shoulders down. Draper escapes. Hooks the leg again here. I'm sure with as devious as Stryder is, that he came out here with a game plan for Timothy Titan, Buckley. They could run this whole thing too. uncharted territory here, by the way. We've never had a matchup like this, and quite literally anything could happen here. Fist up, throw down, right? And Tim Titan may be regretting his entry into the Gauntlet. Titan's a little dizzy. Not that there's anything new about that. Stryder sounds offended, but I don't know if that's going to phase Draper. But he can't develop tunnel vision here. Titan attempting a German. Standing switch. See you later, Tim. What a bridge. I believe Draper, he may make it a point to break the metacarpals of Timothy Titan. Blatant rake in the eye, made Buckley back up on the apron. I know it's Fight Society, but come on here. Ace Crusher off the ropes, and Titan may steal this one. This matchup is as wild as we thought it was going to be. You heard that. Titan may be missing a few more teeth after that. Gut wrench here. Doctor bomb, beautifully done. And that's it, forget about it.
It's on 4 minutes, 43 seconds. Your winner, blade number 2, the Mile High Magnum, Draper. He will remain in the ring to face this next competitor.
Draper is official. Well, wait a minute, who's this? Wait, there's somebody in a ski mask out. What the? We had security out here? Why are we letting somebody in a ski mask out here? They just decked Timothy Titan, so I'm not too upset, but what? What the hell's going on here? We're in the middle of a championship gauntlet. What are we doing? Wait a minute, that's Danny Abel. I thought he was out of here. Danny Abel was exiled from the Fight Society, but apparently he's back. He and Titan had a huge falling out. And this is right, actually. We're going to need security out here because Danny Abel's not involved in any of this. A measure of revenge against Titan, I guess, but Abel's not involved in a championship matchup. He needs to get out of here. is barely conscious. Dak Draper moving on to the third stage of this gauntlet. And it looks like Abel will literally need to be carried from the ring here. I'm sorry, Titan. Abel's out of here too.
Now let's bring to the ring a new competitor for leg number 3. Currently ranked number 14 in the Fight Society, hailing from a gym near you, weighing 195 pounds. He is the absolute Mathis.
And we're seeing Thomas Mathis out here continue to mock and provoke Torin Flight with the mask that he stole from Torin. That's not his property. Thomas Mathis with the only move he's ever perfected in his repertoire. And Dak Draper may be a physical match for Thomas Mathis here. Draper going to look to use his height advantage here. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Should be very interesting to see how this test of strength goes. Again, you're seeing Draper use his height for added leverage. And for the first time in his life, I think Mathis finds himself at a distinct strength disadvantage. I believe he went low with the knee. No surprise there. Thomas Mathis, not exactly known for being an upstanding individual. Again, we're seeing Mathis break and bend the rules simultaneously here. Draper didn't appreciate that. Draper making that fiery Ricky Morton comeback. But man, Mathis buried the knee into the breadbasket. Draper escaped, and at this juncture, the third stage of this gauntlet, you have to wonder when is fatigue going to set in for Dak Draper, because he clearly is an outstanding athlete. And he's held championships across the country. In fact, this time last year, Draper held the NWL championship in Kansas City, so being in championship contention is nothing new for Dak Draper, but this is one of the most unique scenarios that I've ever called, quite frankly. Wait, roll up here, shoulders down. Hutchie out of position, but nothing new there. Man, Mathis cut Draper off. And this is where the fatigue will really come into play here. Draper, this is his third matchup. Mathis comes out here fresh. wrestling here. Mathis knows that Draper, and Mathis put himself in a pinning predicament. You know, Mathis gets a little, if he's a little too overconfident, he's going to find himself looking up at the whites. Draper has already proved that he is a capable athlete. If Mathis becomes too overconfident, too overzealous, he's going to cost himself here. You know, the Fight Society has been so structured with the rankings, it's so difficult to secure yourself a title shot. Quite frankly, this situation here in this gauntlet is a chance for everybody to prove themselves, for everybody to have a shot at that Fight Society title, and that's something that clearly doesn't come around too often. To have this opportunity, you can't overlook it, you can't waste it. Man, Mathis walked into a back elbow. Mathis is knocked all out of sorts. Draper hits that flapjack once again. And even in the third stage of this gauntlet, Draper trying to summon the energy here. Two and a half from Mathis.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
You can tell Draper wrestling with a sense of urgency here. Nice agility to climb up those ropes, even at 6'5". Draper elevates Mathis. Plants him down to the canvas hard. Senton hooks the foreleg. Draper could be going for that doctor bomb once again. Mathis out the back door. Hooks the legs. He has the trunks. Come on, ref.
In 5 minutes, 59 seconds, winner of leg number 3, the absolute Thomas Mathis. He will remain in the ring to face the next competitor for leg number 4.
Draper, who could have had a career night, was just shafted from Thomas Mathis.
Currently ranked number 12 in the Fight Society. From the French Quarter, Louisiana, weighing 200 pounds, is the Bayou Scarecrow, Christian Noir.
Christian Noir is a man that put himself on his own personal path to success. He's really found himself in his own demented way over the past 2-3 years, and tonight could be his night. I wasn't aware Noir was going to be involved in this gauntlet, but I mean, just look at him. He completely changes the complexion of this gauntlet. It could be Noir's night. Noir out the back door. Shoots Mathis in. Up and over. And Mathis just doesn't know how to handle Noir quite yet. Noir hurling his body. I'm not sure how much contact he made that time. a walking horror film. Look out here! Mathis tried to steal another one. Booted Noir right in the shoulder. That's a good way to tear your deltoid. Referee Nick Davidson finds 2. And Nick Davidson, one of the best young officials in the Pittsburgh area, so you know that he's going to be able to call this one down the middle. And at the same time, don't be surprised if you find Mathis trying to manipulate the rules. And speaking of the rules, even though it's Fight Society, I gotta wonder, does Mathis have anything tucked away in those gloves we don't know about? And Noir hit the canvas hard that time. Lateral press. And what's Mathis going for here? Almost like an inverted sharpshooter. Noir escapes. And again, I gotta wonder what Mathis may have tucked away in those gloves. The hell was that? I know that was a leg drop. Hooks the leg here. Now Mathis is a physically impressive specimen, but if he's going to put together a run here in the Gauntlet, he's going to have to show some strategy here. You can't have showboating or some of these odd maneuvers that he likes to use. Notice Noir maintaining control of the head to try to continue to dictate the direction of this stage of the Gauntlet. Noir charges in. Mathis avoids the contact. Noir up and over. Sling blade plants Mathis, and again. That was bowling shoe ugly but effective, and still only finds 2. Jawbreaker from Mathis. Leg trips Noir, going again for that submission. An inverted sharpshooter. And this is bending the spine in the wrong direction. Shoulders down, and that's what I'm talking about.
In a time of 5 minutes, 21 seconds, your winner of line number 4, the Bayou Scarecrow, Noir.
I said it before.
The victorious Noir will return later to continue the Gauntlet. There's 4 more legs remaining in the Gauntlet. It will continue later.
Said it could be Noir's night. No question about it.
Introducing trio number 1. First, hailing from the Mindscape, she is Scarlett and her partners, accompanied to the ring by the foreman, Mr. Ronald Starks. He represents the team of MtOSHA Incorporated. Individually, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the cornerstone of professional wrestling, Sammich. And from Atlantic City, New Jersey, Destin Vaine. And their opponents. From the island of Misfit Toys, the adorable doll, Annabelle, and her partners, the team of the grumpy old men from Strongsville, Ohio, Crusher Hansen, and from Altoona, Pennsylvania, the hero of time, Kato.
Well, we've seen these 6 individuals have their problems over the past few months. And here at the Fight Society first anniversary show, it's an intergender fight. It's an intergender battle. And man, Scarlett, this psychopath, just floored Annabelle. Scarlett is one of the most physical, imposing, physically intimidating athletes I've seen in quite some time. And Annabelle might like to play games, but she could get really hurt in there. And to tell you the truth, I'm a little uneasy watching Annabelle in there with Scarlett. This isn't Candyland. This isn't the Care Bears. Quite frankly, if Annabelle stays in there with Scarlett, she's gonna end up in the emergency room. And notice that Scarlett's not backing down from Hansen or Kato. Man, Scarlett is a tortured soul, I'll tell you that. She's a walking medical institution. Swing and a miss. DDT from Annabelle. And the grumpy old men take it over on MtOSHA Incorporated here. Sammich is dizzier than usual. Senton from Kato. Kato expressing a little frustration. But Kato, a former 2-time PWX heavyweight champion, and a man that is entering his 20th year of professional wrestling, so that certainly shows you the resume of Kato really second to none in some respects. He ran the Roost in central Pennsylvania for several years. Not only promoted successfully there, but had some of the damnedest matches you're going to find on the independent circuit as well. Hansen, his accomplishments really speak for themselves. 5-time former PWX heavyweight champion, former NWA North American champion as well. And there's Scarlett. That's what I'm telling you, man. Scarlett fears nobody, man, woman. The distraction allows Sammich to plant 2 feet firmly in the chest of Hansen with that dropkick. It's going to be a little difficult for referee PJ Parker to control this one. We've got 6 individuals out here, plus that pesky Ronnie Starks, who I don't trust at all. And notice the ring-savvy Destin Vaine turned Hansen away from the grumpy old men corner. Destin Vaine putting himself in between Hansen and his partners. That was no coincidence. That was no accident. That is ring IQ by Destin Vaine. Plants the knee right between the shoulder blades to maintain control of Hansen. Really on this night where the injury to Troy Ward's threw everything into a topsy-turvy situation, when this 6-person tag was put together, you knew it was going to be combustible. MtOSHA Incorporated and the grumpy old men have had their problems. Annabelle and Scarlett have had ongoing issues. To put all those combustible elements into one spot, you knew it was going to get out of hand real quick. Hansen in the wrong part of town, showing a sense of urgency, trying to fight his way out, but he's getting mugged in the MtOSHA corner. Kato's had enough, but he's not helping his partner out here as Hansen being triple teamed in the corner. And Kato is upset, and I don't blame him. Dan Sammich makes it very easy for people to want to punch him in the face. Again, you're seeing Sammich put Hansen in the MtOSHA corner. Right down on the lumbar region, the most sensitive spot, most susceptible spot to damage in the back. The referee PJ Parker doing what he can. He starts getting involved. I told you, I just don't trust that guy. Let's make no mistake about it. Let's call this what it is. MtOSHA Incorporated, as goofy as they may seem, they have a purpose with all of this here. They want to make their name off of Crusher Hansen and Kato. They want to use the 20-plus year respective careers of Kato and Crusher Hansen as a stepping stone. And if you're Crusher Hansen, I don't know how much longer you're going to hang on here, because Crusher has taken a lot of damage in the past several minutes. But Hansen is a heavy hitter. Misdirection from Sammich and drove Crusher's sternum first right into that top buckle. And again, I'm going to point it out, the ring IQ of MtOSHA Incorporated. Making sure they put Sammich in their corner before they make the tag. Isolating an opponent, Tag Team Wrestling 101. And Scarlett is scary. I'm going to tell you right now. Physically dominating is Scarlett. Scarlett made a rookie mistake. Took too much time. And this could be Hansen's one chance at a reprieve here. He's got to make a tag. Or he will be looking up at the lights very quickly. Made the tag to Annabelle. That may be a mistake because she just got drilled. Annabelle is a very polite young lady, but she may be a little too naive for the wrestling business because Scarlett is looking to choke the life out of the adorable doll. Again, Scarlett so aggressive, she made a mistake. And now it's
gone 10 minutes.
It's Annabelle though. If she doesn't make the tag, she's gonna end up a stain on the mat. And in comes Kato. Kato has made a career out of throwing right hands. I don't think Kato has to ask this crowd. Kato will hit anybody that's moving in there. And the time-tested veteran taking care of MtOSHA Incorporated. Hansen draped down on the apron there. He may have injured his back. Kato may be going this one alone. This certainly is a very physical contest here. We knew it with all the issues coming into this matchup. We knew it would be hard hitting. Faceplant spikes Vaine. Kato bridged back, but Sammich was in there to break it up. And again, we're seeing things break down. Kato could be going for a Kato crunch. Annabelle just dragged Scarlett off the apron. Ronnie Starks is confused as to what to do. Sammich elevates Kato. Miscue from MtOSHA Incorporated. Vaine hits the floor. Small package in the ring. And Kato got it.
In a time of 12 minutes, 15 seconds, your winners, the trio of Annabelle and the Grumpy Old Men.
It was a wild six-person intergender matchup. But the Grumpy Old Men and the adorable doll get a measure of revenge against the unlikely duo of MtOSHA Incorporated and Scarlett. However, I have a feeling that we have not seen the last of this rivalry.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.